What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are on the E46 because we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff on this bad boy. And I'm actually raising it up. I never thought I would hear myself say that, but yeah, look, okay, so this is why. Because right now, we're tucking like pretty hard. And I want to, do things like roll the guards, run more aggressive wheels. And this is like, as cool as this looks, I feel like that's more where I'm at, I like that, I like this. So the rear is just a little bit too low. I like the functional look. I don't like the slammy boy look. I mean, I like the slammy boy look, but when I'm hard parked, so maybe if we put it on air one day. I don't know, but today we're gonna jump in, we're gonna raise it. Previously, I had it set to what I thought was the the longest the gas strut could be, but I contacted the coilover company and they told me I can actually extend that. So we'll jump in there and I'll show you that. Without further ado, let's jump on in. Actually, little bit of ado. Is that the phrase? I don't know. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to support the channel, get the Patreon, it's gonna come up in the next thing and show a little, the address for it or links from the description, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, okay, now let's jump in. So we are jacked up, wheels off, wheel stands under, and also I've got a spare tire under there, just in case the wheel stands give up. They shouldn't do, but just in case they do, it's not gonna fall on me. Now, I've contacted Max Heating Rods and they have told me that this here, the gas strut, has to have a minimum of 30 threads in it, right? We got 50 in at the moment. So firstly, I'm gonna take these off and drop them down to 30 because we've got about 100 mil of preload on the spring at the moment. It's too much. So I'm gonna drop them down to 30, give us a bit more bounce, give us a bit more, what's it called? Droop. So the ride will be a bit better, but then we have to raise it a bit. So I'm assuming that's gonna drop it ever so slightly, because that's what it can happen. So then I'm probably gonna go in and put the bottom locking rings under the springs. Hopefully that pulls us up to where I wanna be. If not, then we can put on a bottom locking ring, etc., etc. Give me 2 secs, I'll get the parts and show you what I mean. Okay, so this is what I'm referring to. We didn't put these in, it's just the spring at the moment. So if it's too low, I will start with putting just the base on. If it's still too low, I'll put the base and the bottom locking ring on. If it's still too low, I'll add this ring on. And again, if it's still too low, I can just spin it up. So first, we're going to drop those shocks down, give us the droop that we want and a bit more better ride. And then I'm gonna drop it on the floor, see where we sit. Pretty sure it's gonna be lower. You know what? I'm just gonna chuck these bottom housings in straight away. May get a little win straight up. So let's jump in, let's do that.
I've been thinking about you. 아무리 고개 흔들어도 난 이 생각.
All right, so that wasn't super exciting, but you can see I've got that in there. And you can't actually see it, but the bolts in there. I'll show you underneath. So you see that shiny washer, essentially. There's that, and then there's that bolt that you have to put in. It's actually a real pain. I ended up punching myself in the mouth. Great. But yeah, that kind of secures that housing. So now that housing's in, that's like, I don't know, 5 mil, whatever it may be. Keep in mind, 5 mil is probably gonna give us like 10 mil, I don't know, something like that. But that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna put any more than that in because I don't want it to be too high. So yeah, that's gonna be us. All right, we're on to a winner. That worked. All right, check it out. So that is the fitment I wanted. I know it doesn't seem that drastically different, but this is rolled. I rolled this out of the garage, rolled it back in, right? So as you can see, it's like, it's tucking tread, you know what I mean? So like, kind of, you can jam 3 fingers in there. And this one's a little bit different. It's like 2.5. I don't know why, but this side sits a little lower. This side was like, literally like that before. So that's a lot better. It's tucking a little bit more than tread, but whatever, that's fine. That's what I want. So that fitment's good. Okay, I was gonna go to the gym, but I ended up just going elbows deep into this E46. So yeah, look, just raising it is gonna be the video today. It actually got more convoluted than I expected because I actually thought I was gonna be able to just like lengthen the shocks I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. But yeah, look, my mind is mud right now. I've got a big week on this week for work. I got like 68-hour week. So your boy's busy, I am putting in the time so I can get the money so I can do this stuff for you guys, for the content. So look, simple one today, just raising up the back, giving you guys minimum measurements on your max PD rods. You have to have a minimum of 30 mil of the thread in the base of the rear shock, strut, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I put the housing, the actual like height adjustable housing underneath, and it's put it exactly where I want it. So I'm really happy with that. If in the future I want to go more, obviously it's going to be a pain, but more will be dropping it all down, pulling the spring out, and then putting the first locking ring on, and I'll put it all the way to the bottom, and that'll go on. But that will give me like an extra 10 mil of lift again. So I think that might be a little bit much, I'm not sure. Depends how I feel, depends how the drive goes, stuff like that. It's gonna drive a bit better, I think, because we've gained 20 mil of droop, but I've only actually like raised the tension on the spring, say 5 to 10 mil. So yeah, look, it's gonna be good. It's gonna drive a lot better. It's a little bit like rigid at the moment, so yeah, I don't know. Well, it was, now it won't be. So guys, thank you for coming along. I am gonna go and chill. I'm gonna try and eat something because I haven't eaten all day. I've just been working on the car. Oh, no, I'm not, because I am going to rub the car down. That is the other video I need to finish tonight. So I'm gonna throw some food in me, and then I'm gonna continue on the car because I need to finish this rub back. I don't know how the videos are coming out to you guys, but I did like 5 today because I wanna keep them interesting and short. I don't wanna give you like a, Lord of the Rings. However they come out, I hope this makes sense for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it all. The biggest thing is I hope you enjoyed it all. So guys, yeah, like, subscribe if you want to keep hang around. If you like what's going on, subscribe to the channel. You don't have to. And if you want to support the Patreon, advertised earlier, like I always say, but you don't have to, only if you want to. $1 a week Australian. So yeah, yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys.